From its past to its present, Latino music and entertainment have remained as dynamic and vibrant as the culture itself. In just a moment, we'll meet Daniel Ramos, a local filmmaker who's learned the ins and outs of modern cinema. But first, we look at the pioneering musical legacy of Juan Ortiz, a legacy that began with his late wife, the legendary Belle Ortiz, the mother of mariachi music. The two met at Lanier High School in the heart of San Antonio's West Side. Well, soon Juan Ortiz would realize destiny is something we really have no control over.
My desire was to be the first Mexicano to play for the Dallas Cowboys. That's what I wanted to be. And that was my aspiration. Then after 2 broken knees, 2 broken ankles, the doctor told me, Mr. Ortiz, you can keep on playing, but I'll guarantee you the next time I have to repair your knees, you probably won't be able to bend your knees anymore. So the decision was easy. I went back to music, and that's when I joined the first class that Belle started ever in mariachi education as a formal discipline. At the age of 18, I was given an opportunity to do a vocal audition for the New York Metropolitan Opera. At that time, I thought I was going to be an opera singer by that time. After the audition, they told me, don't call us, we'll call you. So I realized at that time, being influenced by my parents and by the culture and the music and the ambience, the atmosphere here in San Antonio, that I realized that every ranchera, every mariachi singer that was male sounded like an opera singer. And that really led me into continuing and pursuing the decision that I wanted to become a mariachi educator. There was a lot of enthusiasm as far as the community and the students. It was the perfect setting, the perfect time. Again, destiny. I always call it destiny.
Attitudes were changing from the days of when schools wouldn't allow Spanish to be spoken in the classroom, much less sung.
So I realized that Belle was given an ultimatum early in her academic teaching career, and she was told, you can't be playing these Mexican songs. These are songs that are bar music. These are songs that are not really appropriate for our students and for our curriculum. It was difficult for Belle. It was difficult for all of us because we were met with this great resistance anywhere. Our peers, our colleagues, our music educators really were very skeptical. Vocally, they're yelling. Playing the trumpet, they're playing incorrectly. Violin players, their technique is so terrible. It wasn't. It's gone all over the world. Because of our idea here in San Antonio, because of Belle's vision, me being at the right place at the right time, Belle's influence spread all over the United States of America.
Mariachi Campanas de America has performed for 5 U.S. presidents. They've also played with Willie Nelson, Linda Ronstadt, Selena, Emilio Navaira, and Little Joey La Familia, and others in the U.S. and abroad.
And now, mariachi as a discipline, as a curriculum of their fine arts program is all over the world. Mariachi encapsulates all the fine arts, plus it influences a bridge between generations.
The days when mariachi was considered cantina music are long gone. It's now a UIL event where mariachi students compete in the University Interscholastic League. Proof the legacy of Juan and Belle Ortiz is thriving today. San Antonio filmmaker Danny Ramos spent much of his career behind the scenes, except for several small on-camera roles early on as a child actor. But even before that,
my dad, when I was a young child, like 3, 4, 5, he used to have this Super 8mm camera. And he would always film us, all the kids. We were 6 siblings, and we would go out to parks, play football, whatever event. My dad would always have that Super 8 camera. We'll have like movie night, put up the projector with the screen. And so that kind of got me excited about making movies, being in front of the camera as an actor. That at a young age kind of inspired me, and my dad inspired me to be a camera operator and kind of direct and have some fun with the family. My dad was very, very strict about using his Super 8mm, so we couldn't touch it. So that made me want to just grab that camera one day. Finally, when I was in middle school and going into high school, I was in Highlands High School. I took drama. I became the vice president of the drama club. At that point, my dad finally just gave me the camera and said, "Here you go, son."
after studying at San Antonio College, Danny Ramos went on to do commercials and become a writer, producer, director, and independent filmmaker. Ramos now has a San Antonio-based production company, Drop Zone Films, and his independent film, Margarita Man, set in San Antonio, is now streaming and in worldwide distribution.
That makes you the Margarita Man.
Margarita Man.
The Margarita Man?
So this was a big project for me as an independent filmmaker where the studios weren't biting. And so either you wait for the studios and you hold on to your project, or you just go out and just do it yourself. That's the big word when you're an independent filmmaker, is the word risk. Because when you're asking for money in the studios and people that are out there with big money, hedge funds, investors, the first thing they're gonna tell you is, what's the risk? If you don't surround yourself with good quality people, it's hard because the work is gonna show. Either the audio is not gonna be good, the direction, you gotta get good qualified actors to have an audience be captivated when they're watching your work. Because if the actors don't pull it off, then whose fault is it?
Ramos is quick to point out he'd rather be known for his films, not his ethnicity.
I really never wanted to think that I'm a Latino filmmaker. I wanted to say I'm just a filmmaker. I'm an American. I was born in the United States of America, here in Texas. Do they call Steven Spielberg a Jewish filmmaker or some sort of white filmmaker? He's a filmmaker. So why is it that they're gonna just pigeonhole me as a Latino? Obviously I am. I'll do Latino films, but I can also do other films as well. It's exciting, it's fun, I can't believe it. It's already been over 35 years being in this industry, since I was 20. And I'm 56, and I'm still doing it, and I enjoy every minute of it. Obviously, like everyone says, follow your dreams, but don't chase after it all the time. You know, catch it, and once you catch it, stay with it and polish it up. And once you polish up your dream and your craft, then you become that professional and you're ready for anything.
As a child, Ramos remembers watching Latinos like actor Desi Arnaz and Anthony Quinn. He got to work with Ricardo Montalban and even the legendary Selena when much of her movie was shot in San Antonio, as well as Jesse Borrego and Danny Trejo. San Antonio can be proud of its Latino music and entertainment, past and present. I'm Jessie Degollado.